TV Days Drama Digest spoilers say that the sleepy town of Salem, the beating heart of Days of Our Lives, has always been a cauldron of secrets, betrayals, and revelations that keep viewers on the edge of their seats. For decades, this iconic soap opera has woven intricate tapestries of drama, with characters whose lives are bound by love, loss, and hidden truths that unravel at the most unexpected moments. Among the latest threads in this ever-evolving saga is the enigmatic Catherine "Cat" Green, a newcomer whose presence has stirred curiosity and speculation. Her recent interactions, particularly those hinting at a connection to the legendary Sammy Brady, have ignited fervent discussions among fans. Could Cat and Sammy share a shocking secret? Are they long-lost sisters, bound by blood yet separated by fate? Or does their connection stem from a darker, more tumultuous past? As we delve into the latest episodes, let's explore the clues, unravel the mysteries, and speculate on the dramatic possibilities that could redefine Salem's history. In a recent episode, the air in Salem was thick with emotion as Cat Green arrived at the home of Marlena Evans, carrying a delicate fruit tart baked by her sister, Felicity. The gesture was simple yet heartfelt, a token of gratitude meant for Marlena, who has long been a pillar of strength in the community. But the visit took an unexpected turn when Tate Black, Marlena's grandson, delivered the somber news that Marlena was resting and unavailable. His voice cracked with a quiet sadness, betraying the weight of recent events in the Black family. Cat, sensing the depth of his grief, offered a gentle nod and turned to leave. Yet, as she stepped toward the door, something caught her eye. A framed photograph of Sammy Brady, Marlena's daughter, whose fiery spirit and tumultuous history are the stuff of Salem legend. Cat froze, her gaze lingering on the image. The familiarity in Sammy's features struck her like a bolt of lightning, stirring a memory she couldn't quite grasp. Her brow furrowed, and her breath hitched as she whispered to herself, "Why do I know you?" The moment was fleeting but charged with an unspoken intensity, a clue that Cat's connection to Salem runs deeper than anyone suspected. The scene grew even more poignant when Cat's eyes drifted to another photograph, this one of John Black, Marlena's husband and a man whose heroic deeds have left an indelible mark on the town. As she stared at John's weathered, kind face, a wave of emotion washed over her. Her thoughts turned to a story her grandmother and mother had often recounted. A harrowing tale of escape from an abusive situation, made possible by John's courage and selflessness. Without his intervention, Cat's very existence might have been impossible. Her fingers brushed the edge of the frame, and her voice trembled as she murmured, "John, I'm so sorry." The words carried a weight that suggested regret, perhaps even guilt, hinting at a secret she has yet to reveal. Tate, still reeling from his own emotions, re-entered the room just in time to catch Cat's whispered apology. His eyes glistened with tears as he spoke of his grandfather's heroism, calling John a hero who always put others before himself. The raw vulnerability in Tate's voice was palpable, and he abruptly excused himself, unable to bear the intensity of the moment. Left alone, Cat's gaze returned to the photographs, her expression a mix of longing and dread. What does she know about John Black? And why does Sammy Brady's face haunt her so? Since her arrival in Salem, Cat Green has been an enigma wrapped in a mystery. With her quiet demeanor and guarded smiles, she seems to carry the weight of a hidden past. Her interactions are laced with subtle hints that she knows more about Salem's residents than she lets on. A few weeks ago, viewers were privy to a cryptic phone call that left Cat visibly shaken. The voice on the other end was muffled, but her reaction was unmistakable: anger, fear, and a resolute determination to sever ties with the caller. "I told you, I'm done with that life," she snapped before hanging up, her hands trembling as she clutched the phone. Who was this mysterious figure from her past? And why did they seem to have such a hold over her? This wasn't the only clue to Kat's secretive nature. Her recognition of Sammy's photograph, despite never having met her, raises tantalizing questions. Has Kat crossed paths with Sammy before, perhaps in a chapter of her life she's desperate to keep buried? Or is their connection something more profound, something that could shake the very foundations of the Brady family? The possibility that Kat and Sammy could be sisters is a theory that has set fan forums ablaze. Sammy Brady, with her tempestuous personality and knack for stirring drama, has always been at the center of Salem's most shocking revelations. From secret pregnancies to hidden identities, her life is a testament to the soap opera adage that no truth stays buried forever. Could Kat be a long-lost sibling, separated from Sammy at birth or during childhood due to one of Salem's many convoluted schemes? The idea isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. Days of Our Lives has a storied history of uncovering hidden familial ties, often with dramatic flair. Perhaps Kat and Sammy share a parent, Marlena, John, or even a figure from their past like Stefano Di Mera, whose machinations have shaped countless lives in Salem. If Kat is indeed Sammy's sister, the circumstances of their separation could involve a tragic or sinister event. Was Kat spirited away to protect her from danger, or was she abandoned in a moment of desperation? The debt Kat feels toward John Black could be a clue. Did he play a role in her survival, perhaps rescuing her from the same forces that threatened her mother and grandmother? Alternatively, Kat and Sammy's connection might not be familial, but rooted in a shared history of rivalry or betrayal. Sammy's past is littered with enemies and allies turned foes, and Kat's guarded demeanor suggests she's no stranger to conflict. Could they have been entangled in a love triangle, a business deal gone wrong, or a scheme that left one of them scarred? The way Kat's eyes lingered on Sammy's photograph wasn't just recognition. It was laced with a complex mix of emotions, perhaps hinting at unresolved resentment or regret. If they were rivals, what drove them apart, and why has Kat returned to Salem now? Kat's whispered apology to John Black's photograph is one of the most compelling clues to her story. Her words, "John, I'm so sorry," suggest a personal connection that goes beyond gratitude for his past heroism. What could she be sorry for? Did she betray John in some way, perhaps unknowingly, during a turbulent period in her life? Or does her guilt stem from a secret she's keeping, one that could hurt John or his family? The fact that she waited until she was alone to speak these words indicates a fear of being discovered, adding another layer to her mysterious persona. John Black's history as a protector and hero makes him a central figure in Kat's narrative. Her grandmother and mother's escape from an abusive situation, facilitated by John, suggests that Kat's family owes him a profound debt. But her apology hints at a complication. Perhaps John's actions had unintended consequences, or maybe Kat's presence in Salem is tied to a truth he's unaware of. Could John have saved Kat herself, not just her family, from a danger she's only now beginning to confront? As with any Days of Our Lives storyline, Kat's mystery is unlikely to exist in isolation. Salem is a town where every secret is interconnected, and every revelation sends ripples through the lives of its residents. Kat's arrival coincides with other brewing dramas, Tate's emotional turmoil, Marlena's health concerns, and the ever-present specter of Sammy Brady's influence, even in her absence. If Kat and Sammy are indeed connected, the fallout could be explosive, reshaping family dynamics and reigniting old feuds. The mysterious phone call Kat received weeks ago adds another dimension to the puzzle. Was the caller someone from her past, perhaps tied to the same events that involved John Black? Could it be Sammy herself, reaching out from afar to confront or warn Kat? The possibilities are endless, but one thing is certain. Kat's secrets are on the verge of unraveling, and when they do, Salem will never be the same. As we await the next chapters of Kat Green's story, the questions multiply. Is she a Brady by blood, a sister to Sammy, destined to bring new life to the family's legacy? Or is she a figure from Sammy's past, carrying a grudge or a truth that could upend everything? Her connection to John Black, her cryptic apology, and her reaction to Sammy's photograph are breadcrumbs leading to a revelation that promises to be as dramatic as anything Salem has seen before. In true Days of Our Lives fashion, the truth will likely be more complex and heart-wrenching than we can imagine. Kat's story is a reminder of why we keep returning to Salem, a place where no secret stays buried forever, and every glance, every whisper, holds the promise of a life-altering twist. As Kat navigates the shadows of her past, we can only watch, speculate, and brace ourselves for the moment when the truth comes to light. Will it unite her with Sammy in a bond of sisterhood, or will it pit them against each other in a battle that could tear Salem apart? Only time, and the turning sands of the hourglass, will tell. Let's keep our eyes on Kat Green, for she may hold the key to one of Salem's greatest mysteries yet. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.